All right, I got the camera back where it belongs. The desk is cleared. I need to clean it a little bit, but that's not a big deal. Godzilla Earth is still wandering around here. And we still have a Godzilla head. But besides that, this was the next thing I printed after Godzilla. It's from Starfield. I need to glue the two halves together. Unfortunately, it looks like this broke right here. I'm going to go ahead and clean that off. But I'm probably going to print a second one in a different filament. I love this green color. It's nice and shiny. And the actual combat knife itself in the game has a little bit of green on it. And this is kind of tan. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and print it in flat black and see what I can do with it from there. But there wasn't a lot of pure metal on it, just mainly along these edges right here. So it might be fine. This is a good test piece, though, and I'm going to go ahead and glue it together. I'm almost out of this stuff. I'm going to have to order another one. The problem is this is like a $30 jar. I think I just need to get used to using my super glue.
Can you put us in the video while we're playing Goat Simulator?
Put you in the video while you're playing Goat Simulator? You want to be in this video where I'm just gluing two pieces of a sword together?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's going to take me just a minute to glue this, kid.
But before you end it, can you video us?
Playing Goat Simulator?
Yeah.
I can come in there, but I don't know what the copyright issues on that are. Gamers do it all the time, so maybe. I'll be in there in a minute, Miri. Okay, now I've already test fitted this thing. The parts go together really, really well. In fact, you almost don't see a seam line at all on this, which is really nice. Okay, you will see one up here, and I got super glue on my fingers. Don't we always hate getting that stuff on our fingers a little bit? And I should have some clamps here, some Irwin clamps. So let me take one of these, and I'm just going to put it on the front where this thing is got the worst of the gaps. Right up here is the worst gap we got. We got a few gaps on it. I like how solid this is. I almost would like to buy one of these kind of in real life, to be honest, made out of metal. It's not that I'm going to go around stabbing people. Not that kind of person. It's not that at all. Yeah, that was definitely misprinted right there. You can see it. It shattered on the seam line, on the print line. I'll go ahead and print one in black too. Right now I'm printing a little Gamera figure. I should never have bought that Carbon X1. Okay, the difference between it and the Viper are night and day. That thing just works. I'm not fiddling with it. I'm not doing other things. I am learning some stuff with it, like it has some fussiness here and there. For example, you can't run it 24 hours a day. You can run it, I've run it for a week and a half solid without turning it off and constantly having it print. But they're playing games in there. But at that point, it started making mistakes, and I started getting spaghetti failures and a few other things. What I did to correct it is I shut the printer off, let it sit for an hour or two, turned it back on, went right back to printing fine. So that apparently it's like a 1990s, early 2000 computer where you have to shut it down occasionally and restart it. Not a big deal because the thing shuts down and restarts in under a minute. So again, it's just one of those little things you don't know until you have it and you work with it. Okay? You just don't know that it's that way. So, I got this glued. I'm ranting. I'm going to stop. I'm going to make some other videos. I have 2 other 3D models printed that I need to work with. Actually, 3. Okay? One of them, weapon cosplay related, is this guy. Some of you are going to recognize that symbol right there. Okay, I found this, and then the file disappeared like 2 days later, which really surprised me. And I started digging around and found out that it's a paid-for file somewhere. So I already printed it at that point in time. Yeah, people pirate these things like mad. Okay, you thought bootleg model kits were bad from the resin people, where they were just being duplicated. That's even worse. STL files are bad. I see paid for STL files for sale on Etsy all the time, which gets me a little like, oh, that's not really nice to the person who designed it. Like the Atomic Dragon one that we just saw me working on. I found it on Etsy. Okay. Now, one thing about that, the directions have your name on them. When you pay for the file, he embeds your name in it. But that doesn't mean people aren't going to plagiarize. People are bad. Okay, if there's $1 in it and they don't think they're going to get caught, some people just that way. Okay, honest people are hard to find these days. All right, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go start on something else. My girls want me to come over and videotape them playing Goat Simulator. So you're probably going to get a clip of that. I'll be back in a bit. Big Kitty is leaving. He's only 8 months old. Big Kitty. They're playing Goat Simulator. Okay, the game is surprising. It is a dress up, run around, and just be goofy game. That's basically all it is. And they play Barbies where they dress up their Barbies, right, Amy? Okay. And they're really good at this, and we haven't found any game that's similar enough to it. They want to find a different game, but we haven't found anything that just suits them.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back in a while.
Bye.